fourth and final video on the Xbox Developer Direct. We are currently live over on Twitch. So say hello, Twitch chat over here. We are watching this live because these are the games that we are going to be playing on stream when they come out. We have done, so far, we've done Ninja Gaiden 4. We've done South of Midnight. And we've also done the last one, which is Expedition 33. So all three of those games look absolutely stunning. So yeah, we're definitely going to be playing them. So let's check out the fourth and final one over here on Twitch, because why not? So you gotta love Doom for its music. Doom Slayer.
Hello, and welcome to Dallas, Texas, home of id Software. Where more than
One thing
30
I love
years ago, a small team of game developers helped define and set a course for first-person shooters. A lot has changed since then, but our team is as passionate as ever. And the most important values at the core of our games, innovation, craftsmanship, and performance, remain a priority for us to this day.
And as you're about to see, those values are infused in every aspect of this latest installment in the legendary Doom franchise. It is an honor to work on this game, to carry on its tradition of creating all-out, groundbreaking levels of fun.
So now, we're excited to share with you a look at our most ambitious game yet. This is Doom: The Dark Ages.
That was so stupid, I mouthed the words.
That's something that I would do, 100%. Brutal. I love how they start with brutal, get really good-looking games in the middle, and brutal on the other side.
Against hell. Set in a cinematic sci-fi fantasy world full of locations to explore, powerful weapons to unlock, and enemies to conquer. This is a prequel to Doom 2016,
I look like a nail launcher.
And that's given us the opportunity to reimagine every aspect of this experience. So if you're new to the franchise, then Doom: The Dark Ages will be the perfect entry point into the series. And if you're a longtime fan, then you'll be proud to see, in a lot of ways, the feel of the game is really a return to form. So let's break it down, starting with the combat.
More dodge and...
In Doom Eternal, you felt like a fighter jet. In Doom: The Dark Ages, you'll be an iron tank. Heavy, strong, but still fast. A grounded combat system with an emphasis on power over the acrobatics of Doom Eternal. And a balance between enemy projectiles and player movement speed that makes strafing to aim viable again, just like in the classic Doom games. But it's not all about nostalgia. Innovation is
I did like the original
always.
Doom
and
style.
So for Doom: The Dark Ages,
like the original
it's an all-new world with new tools and new mechanics to master. Let me introduce you to the Shield Saw. Block. Throw. Parry. Deflect. All from one input. It's contextual. Tons of depth on a single button press. You know, we want every Doom game to stand on its own as a unique experience. So in 2016, we asked you to run and gun. In Doom Eternal, it was jump and shoot. And in Doom: The Dark Ages, you're gonna stand and fight.
You are the tank. Jeez. Oh, you got no arms.
And the Shield Saw will give you the strength to go head-to-head with some of the biggest, baddest demons we've ever created at id. But that's not all. Because if you're gonna stand and fight, then you're gonna have something to follow up that opening parry with. How about an iron flail? Or maybe an electrified gauntlet? Or even a doom-spiked mace? That's right, we have 3 melee options that are part of a melee system. all on one input, complete with combos and upgrades. And
there's the one thing you don't expect
and you can
from the
finish off the
Doomslayer
demons now with an
I'm gonna
all-new,
start
unsynced,
completely
in the player's control glory
normally
kill
it's just
system.
punch and shoot them with a
Angle,
really big
in
gun.
and out as you see fit, and it feels amazing. You'll feel unstoppable smashing your way through the horde with total freedom. And that seems like a ton, but that's just 2 inputs. We got one more really important button that we haven't talked about yet. The trigger.
Basically anything in that long line
That's
is
right,
just
we've
being
saved the best for
annihilated.
last. Doom has and always will be all about the guns. And Dark Ages has some of the most ridiculously powerful weapons that we've ever created. Mean. Ancient. Brutal
That just
torture
killed
machines,
everything in that room.
butcher,
Dear God.
Impale.
Oh,
And shred
yeah,
the
that's a
minions
nail
of
gun.
hell with. Only in Doom. That's the mission statement for the design of these never-before-seen, insanely fun-to-use tools of mayhem that only the Slayer has the power to wield. So let's take a look at some extended gameplay footage and
but
see
like,
how these
you're
medieval
talking like
mechanics synergize
huge
with the
nails,
enemies and the
like,
environments to form the new combat loop for
like
Doom the Dark Ages.
railroad spikes, basically. Ooh, what about the UI? The UI is very different for a Doom game. Well, bye. Damn, he just had that whole shield sword in his face. Damn. I think what the 3 blood drops
And under
are.
the hood, for the first time in an id game, we've made our combat more approachable and flexible than ever before, with a new difficulty system and sliders that will allow players to tune the speed and challenge of the game to whatever fits them best.
God,
you can slow things down
up to the nines.
or speed them up. It's a Doom for all Slayers.
And the gameplay doesn't end with just the Slayer. We finally have for you, you've been waiting for 2 games now, to get in and pilot your very own 30-story Atlan, which is a mech. It's the size of a building, it's powerful, and you can beat giant Titan-sized demons to death with your gauntleted fists. And if that wasn't enough, we also have for you your very own fire-breathing, Gatling gun-toting cybernetic dragon. Neither of these are one-and-done features either. They have a full fleet of abilities and even mini-bosses.
Freaking giant mech and
Power Fantasy is unlike
dragon
anything we've
fly.
made it in. And the combat systems behind these features are deep and tons of fun.
But how big are those freaking bullets?
And as cool as all that is, we know that
when you
fans
think
of
about it, the
single-player
size is
action games
30
expect more than just great
story
combat
tall
to
mech,
pull them through the
and
experience.
you've got a bullet. How
So we're
freaking
excited
big are
to
they?
share with you not just the gunplay, but the world of Doom the Dark Ages. Your hero's journey will take you to the far reaches of the Doom universe. Mysterious worlds from the Slayer's past, dark forests, dungeons, ancient hellscapes, battlefields, and worlds beyond. And through exploration, you'll be unlocking new abilities and godlike powers every step of the way. Now armed with your trusty shield saw, you're gonna cut, leap, and smash your way through environments full of secrets and treasures. There's always something new waiting to be discovered or destroyed. Now let's take a closer look at just one of the many missions you'll experience in Doom the Dark Ages. In this level, you will meet the enemy at the gates and save a city from certain destruction. Explore the medieval battlefield outside the castle walls, seeking out targets and enemy formations along the way to engage with as you see fit, with any gun you choose.
Okay, so very open world-ish style.
Explore what is the largest play space ever in a Doom game, discovering secret caves, and dungeon-like mines in search of vital resources. You control the pace of the game. Where you go, who you fight,
I quite like the sound of that.
and the objectives you pursue. It's a Doom sandbox full of war and riches. Once you've broken the enemy assault, head back to the main gates, because the battle isn't over yet.
Oh Lord, he coming. He be.
And the soundtrack to your epic adventures will be composed by the award-winning team at Finishing Move, providing you with a metal soundscape that's loaded with guitars, medieval vibes, and pure adrenaline. You'll feel like you're expanding the legend of the Slayer with every mission you complete. And speaking of that legend, the story of Doom: The Dark Ages, like everything else in the game, is big. It's a summer blockbuster event with everything on the line, and you are the star of the show. Your power is coveted by your enemies and withheld from your allies. With the Slayer imprisoned at the start of our story, the balance of power between good and evil is shifting, and time is running out. It's a new story and the perfect entry point for new players. It's easier to access now as we've taken the narrative out of the codex and into the cutscenes, featuring new characters,
That's
old
good, 'cause that's one thing I
allies,
didn't
and
really
powerful
like.
new villains.
You didn't really
And for
know what was
returning
going
players,
on.
it leads directly into the Doom 2016 Slayer's Testaments. It's an action story worthy of the Slayer's legend.
We've got 10 years of making modern Doom games together, and we've done better with every game we've made.
The hope with all this, the goal, is to give players an experience that's as fun to play as it was to make, and make something that's good enough to become the best game id has ever made.
But that is for you to decide. When Doom: The Dark Ages releases,
Old team. Considering how big that team is compared to the other ones in this list of how small they are, that's crazy. But yeah, that's the developers direct. I know there's a bit more, but I think there's no more games. I did check. So that was developer direct. We are definitely going to try and play all three of the main ones. So South of Midnight, Expedition 33, and Doom: The Dark Ages when they come out day one. Goal will be to try and finish them, of course, is what we want to try and do on stream. So, guys, if you do want to see these kind of things played and things like that, then please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. And while you're there, head over to twitch.tv/Logan4, where we are going to play these live on stream day one. So, yeah, if you enjoy that, I'll see you there. Till next time, guys. Peace.
Okay, bye.